What is going on, y'all? Good morning. It is currently Friday, I think June 27th, if I'm not mistaken. But it's currently Friday. It's like 5:30 right now. But I'm going up the stairs here. Better get some fresh air. Now, I think a couple of days ago, I think it was on Tuesday, I went on a walk around my building midday, and I talked about how Park Place was like decent, which is where I live right now. It's decent. It's also student housing technically near USF. USF's kind of in the hood, I guess. But one thing I do absolutely love about living here is every single morning, pretty much for the whole year I lived here, every single morning I wake up, the first thing I do is come out here, because no one parks up here because it's the 5th floor of the parking garage and the speed bumps are annoying as hell. But no one parks up here, so there's no cars, there's no people, and it's early as shit. All the people, no one here is waking up before fucking 6 or 7 or even 8, because a bunch of brokey college students. But anyway, so one thing about this is I've came up here every single morning since I've lived here and since I've been doing sales, and it's just a great start to my day. And I'm absolutely blessed to be here, because it may look like shitty, and that's the rooftop up there, pretty dope, but it may look like nothing crazy, but it's just so peaceful and this is like Advent Health Hospital. It's just so peaceful to come out here. By the way, Mountain Valley, they ran out at Sprouts, so I have to drink poor people spring water. But it's just a nice little vibe. So I watch these little cars go by, pull up to the hospital. So every single morning, and then downtown, I don't know if y'all can see, downtown is actually right there. So the highway is over there. The highway is that way, and then you go down the highway, go that way, go south, and then you get to downtown, which is right over there. So I'm gonna be living down there July 19th, so super hyped to move in. About to move in with one of my best friends, Mikey. He's also does sales. He does like high ticket. He like DM sets and phone sets, but he's actually probably gonna rip insurance with me here soon. So yeah, just super excited and blessed to be able to, finding gratitude in the little things is so huge, and that's what I want to kind of talk about. Most people, I live in Temple Terrace near USF. It's not the greatest area, borderline hood, but I found so much gratitude living, and this is probably the nicest apartment building here, in Temple Terrace. But even that aside, I found so much gratitude in just having the opportunity to live here, and because I lived in a frat house with 40 people before this, so I went from living in a chaotic frat house that was always dirty to having my completely own crib And I actually signed, my crib's like $2,100 a month. I signed this apartment before I made a single dollar online, which is crazy because 2K to me, when I signed this at the time, that seemed like fucking so much money, 2K on rent. And now, like, it's like 2K on rent is absolutely nothing to me. So, um, but yeah, I took a risk, I bet on myself, and I signed this shit. I was like, I'm gonna figure it the fuck out. It literally forced me back against the wall to make money, or else I could not pay my fucking rent. But the little thing I wanted to talk about was like finding gratitude in the little things. Like, this seems like such a small thing, but literally just like this little bit of a morning fresh air, like morning, just like 10, 15 minutes of just chilling out here, watching people walk into the hospital. Like, in a month, I'm gonna be in a high-rise apartment with a balcony that's overlooking the city of Tampa. Like, that's gonna be insane to think about, and it's gonna be fucking awesome. But just finding the gratitude in the little things, like literally, yeah, I'm in a parking garage, and like I'm literally like 4 or 5 stories up, like nothing crazy, literally just a parking lot and stuff. But like, finding the gratitude in the little things is so important, and that's how you're actually going to be fulfilled. Like, I could be like, oh my god, I hate this area, can't wait to get out of here downtown. Like, obviously I want to get into a high-rise apartment as quick as possible and have like a sick view, right? I do want to get in there as quick as possible, but like, not overlooking the fact that I'm absolutely blessed to be in this position, and just like have these little moments that I could completely overlook, but instead I just, completely, I completely recognize that there's some people that are across the world in other countries in the military who don't get to see their families getting fucking bombed and shot at. Like, there's people that are homeless, like, and I know I'm always saying, like, if you're broke, it's your fault, but there's people that are just in a lot worse of a position than I am. So I'm just absolutely blessed to be in this position, and just be in a spot where I can have the freedom to do these things. So it's super important to have gratitude, right? Even through the tough times, even through uncertainty and doubt, and when you don't know if shit's gonna work out, either you're starting a business or you move across the country to a new city. Like it's always important to recognize that the little things, like, we live in literally the best country in the world. We have the freedom to do anything we want and opportunities to do anything we want. So it's just, there's no reason to like, and I'm guilty of this, like not being as grateful as I should, right? And I've been getting better, right? And that's obviously grown a lot with my faith and everything. But there's so many people nowadays, especially like young adults, like 18 to 25, who they think like they feel so entitled to this, the things they have in the life they live. Like, they never realize like what they actually have. Like, we have clean water to drink. We could be in a third world country, like, struggling, but we have so much opportunity. And that's why it pisses me off when people waste this opportunity that they have doing drugs and alcohol, and I did that. But it pisses me off, like, when people, they prioritize like vices over like improving and self-developing themselves, because it's just hard to grasp. And like, I was guilty of it. I'm not saying I'm a perfect angel or anything like that. Like, I was guilty of prioritizing vices for 2-3 years in college. Like, but what it came down to was like, okay, I had to make a decision to change. And through that, and through growing, a relationship with the Lord and building my faith, like, through all of that, I was able to become this type of person and be able to actually have gratitude, because I was like a self-centered, selfish person for, a while, and I only cared about me and like what was going on with me. And I'm not afraid to admit that. Most people probably wouldn't admit that, but I'm not afraid to, because I know that I'm not that type of person any longer, right? And I'm now a person who, you know, they they recognize that, like literally in I'm finding that being in like a parking garage at 5:30 in the morning or 5:45 in the morning, like I recognize that, yeah, this is like a super small thing, and most people would just be like, oh, you're in a parking garage, like in like a not that nice apartment. But dude, like just the gratitude in these little things is like super important. So I know this was kind of like just a yap or rant session, but like it's true. Like you guys need to find gratitude in the little things and thank, the Lord, thank yourself, you know, thank the fact that you have the opportunity to put yourself in a position to be able to have, these little things. So, message of the day, gratitude is super important. Make sure you stay blessed. Make sure you stay praying up. Make sure you stay locked in. But I will catch you guys very soon. Gonna have a record day today. I'm hitting meat market with the team, with a couple of the guys. So super excited for that. But yeah, today's gonna be a record day. Let's get it. Let's lock in. God is great, and I'll see y'all very soon. Deuces.